guys, welcome to ARIVU channel. If this video is useful to you, like, share and subscribe. This is the Java series part 20. Now let's discuss the nested loop and break statement. First we will discuss the nested loop. What is nested loop? A loop is present inside the another loop. So this type of structure is called the nested loop. First I execute this one. Now we will discuss this program. Here I have created two variables, weeks and days, and this is our outer for loop statement. In this statement I have created the counter variable I, and here this is the condition. What is this? I holds 1 and week holds 2. So 1 less than or equal to 2, it returns true only. So the control comes inside the outer for loop body. Okay, and here we have the statement. The week and I value is printed. Okay, this is the output for this statement. And here this is the inner for loop statement. Here I have created the counter variable j. Its value is 1. This is the condition. Here j value is 1, days value is 2. So 1 less than or equal to days returns true only. So the control comes inside the inner for loop block. Okay, so this statement, here I have given day, some space and then day and the j value. So this statement is printed. That's why we got this result. And the control goes to the inner for loop expression here only. After completing all the iteration of inner loop only, the control goes outside of the inner loop. So this is the second iteration of the inner for loop. Here j value is now incremented by 1. Here this is used to increment the value of j. So now the value of j is 2. So 2 less than or equal to 2, it returns true only. So the control comes inside this inner for loop statement. Here this statement day and the j value is printed. That's why we got this result. Day and the j value is 2. Okay. So now again the control goes to the inner for loop. Plus j returns what? The value 3. So that value is greater than the day's value, isn't it? So here 3 less than or equal to 2 returns false only. False means the control terminate the inner for loop and the control goes to the outer for loop, and here the control is placed now. What is the value of I now? I value already 1. Now plus I returns 2. So here 2 less than or equal to week's value is 2. So it returns true only. So the control comes inside the outer for loop block. Here our first statement week and the value of I. So this is our output for this statement. Okay, and here we have the inner for loop statement again. Okay, so here the first statement, initialization statement, is executed again. Okay, and j value is now 1 only. Now 1 less than or equal to day's value is 2. So it returns true. And the control comes here. And the statement day and the j value is printed. That's why we got this statement. Okay, and here again the control goes inner for loop. So the control is here only. J value is incremented by 1. And then the control checks this condition. J value is 2 and the days value is 2. So 2 less than or equal to days, that is 2, returns true only. What happens? The control comes inside the inner for loop. So again this day and j value is printed. That's why we got this result. Okay, and again the control goes here, inner for loop statement. Okay, and here plus j returns what? The value 3. Okay, so 3 less than or equal to 2 returns false only. False means the inner loop is terminated. And the control goes here, outer for loop statement. Okay, so now the value of I will be incremented by 1 means the value of I is 3. Okay, so now apply the value of I here, 3 less than or equal to 2. It returns false only. False means the outer for loop also is terminated. So we got this result. So here this inner loop is placed inside the outer for loop. That's why this type of structure is called the nested for loop. Okay. So what is the execution flow of the nested for loop? For each and every iteration of the outer for loop, the inner for loop executes its all executions. After finishing the execution or iterations of the inner for loop only, the control goes to the outer for loop. Okay, this is the execution flow for the nested for loop. Okay, I hope you all understand. And the next one, break statement. So already we have seen this break statement in switch statement. So what is the role of the break statement? Break statement is used to jump out from the switch statement. This is also used inside the loop concepts. So like for loop, while loop, do while. Okay. So what is the role of this break statement means? Here this break statement is used to jump out from the loop. Okay. So with the help of break statement, we can terminate the for loop in between the iterations. In this example, here I have used the for loop statement. This for loop statement setup is printing the numbers from 1 to 10. But here I have give some condition, I value greater than 4. When the I value becomes 4, at that time this loop will be terminated. Okay, actually the original setup for this for statement is what? Printing the numbers from 1 to 10. But if I want to break in between, means I can use this break statement. So what is the role of the break? Break is used to jump out from the for loop. Okay, and not only the for loop, while loop, do while loop. Okay, if we use this break statement inside the nested loop means what happens? This break statement is used to break, terminate the inner loop only. Okay, I hope you all understand. Let me execute this program. Here I have only 1, 2, 3, 4. Why? Because here when the value becomes greater than 4, at that time this statement will be executed. If this statement is executed means what happens? This for loop will be terminated. That's why we got only 1 to 4. So I change this value 4 to 7. Okay. I have to save and then let me execute this one. Now when the I value becomes greater than 7, at the time this break is executed. That's why we got this numbers only from 1 to 7. So we have completed the nested loop concept and break statement. We have completed this session. If you have any doubts, drop the message on the comment section. If this video is useful to you, like and share. For more videos, subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon, then only you will get the notification for my new updates. Have a nice day. Thank you.